Hey, is this thing on?
Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.
Yo, what's good? This Talk Podcast. This your boy here, man. Black people, quit believing your own lies. You too old for that.
Yo, it's your boy Nord. I second that. Please quit believing your own lies. And like I tell you every week, smash that like and subscribe button on the YouTube, man. Let's get it.
See coming, he just ran a little bit behind. Might have talked him up right then. Yeah. But yeah, the reason I'm saying that, I think that's a big detriment to us. What? Us sitting there believing the lie we be telling ourselves.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with no gender at all. That's as a whole. I think it keep us back. But anyway, I just wanted to drop that on y'all right off the bat. Suck on that all week. Spit that out. Yeah. Your boy C in here, y'all here. What's up, y'all? We got a guest with us today, too. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yep. Al Harris, artist, minister. Yeah, been at it for a minute. You know, I'm grateful to be here. Grateful to be alive, homie. Grateful to be free.
Right.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know why I didn't know that minister tag was on there. Did I? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I knew
okay.
I knew you was in the church kind of deep. I didn't know you actually. Is that new or it's been?
No. I've been a minister. I was licensed and ordained by Pastor Darian Blue, and that was about 6-7 years ago. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
but a little backdrop though. Even while I was in prison, I was ordained. You know, I had some guys come from the outside come in and ordain me. I still have the certificate at the house. You know, but you know, I've never been a man of titles. I've never been a man of credentials. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because when God called you, He called you, bro. You know. Okay. You know, I believe everything, my experiences, everything that I overcame, that's what qualifies. That's what qualifies me to be a minister.
Right. You don't need no.
I don't. Yeah.
You don't need nobody tell you that you a minister now.
Absolutely, man. If you got wisdom for the young people, you know, if you got something that inspires somebody and you're willing to speak up, bro, you're a minister in my book. You're a minister in my book.
Okay. I got a couple amens on a little regular conversation the other day. Kind of tripped me. I was talking to some older people, but I was hitting them with some good knowledge.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, you so sound like a preacher. Somebody don't go to church." I said, "This is church."
Minister.
With 2 or 3 people together. That's
in His name, yeah.
That's church.
Yeah, that's church.
Yeah.
Don't give you no place of the wooden.
No, it's not the building. It's not the building. It's not the building. Absolutely, man. It's the heart. It's the fellowship, the collaboration. You know what I mean? Of like minds and hearts. You know, like you said, it's the heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell, you know, I wanted to ask you, when you say like black people believe in some of their own lies, what's some of them lies?
Well, I'm gonna start here because, you know, us as adults, but we kind of set in our ways and we kind of, you know, like we are, which that's not a good thing, but I'm just telling you what it is. That grenade.
Grenade right there.
Having a grenade, yeah. Lies like this. Oh, I know my child ain't bad. I know my, You know what I mean? Like those type of lies that detriment our future. If we don't start checking that, I mean, yeah, you got the simple lies that, well, you know, nigga make it simple believe he got some money. You know what I'm saying? When he really just, you know, working and, you know, getting by with a
mama, it's gonna always be hard for her to see her child in that light. Yeah. So like when they actually do something, that's why you got to bring a judge in, cause she can't see nothing but her baby. You know what I'm saying?
And see when you bring the judge in, it's too late. So mama gotta quit believe. Exactly. Mama know deep down though.
That's mama though. She can't help it.
Well, she gonna have to help it, or you gonna give mama to the state. You gonna give baby to the state then. If you don't
what I'm telling you is that's what you saying is true. I'm not bucking what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that's why when it get to that point, that's why a judge has to come in.
So you say they can't be fixed. We gotta go straight. We gotta go to jail for it.
Some people can fix it.
I think it's a case by case situation.
Right.
Like
it ain't
everything
all
else.
be all. What I'm saying. But I'm saying when it get to that point, that's why Diane Cagle got to step in, or who the fuck else got to step in, cause mama can't see no other thing.
You got some of them teacher call. I don't give a damn what the teacher say. My baby ain't did that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And on the flip side of that coin now, some of the kids might be getting mistreated or either, you know, singled out because of, you know, whatever reason. So mama got to have some discernment. You know what I mean? Daddy too. Got to have some type of discernment to know, you know who your kid is for real. You know the truth about exactly who your kid is. You know it. Hey, man, you got to start believing it. You got to start believing it.
That's hard for them, though.
But it's hard. It's hard. Not impossible, though, but hard.
But that judge is the mediator. He going to, hey, I know it's your baby. You can't see nothing else. 25 years.
That ain't right, though. What you? Do you feel what we say? I feel what he said for sure.
Yo, it make plenty of sense, man. But you said something important to the detriment of the child. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't want to make this church. But at the end of the day, bro, you got to train a child up in the way that he shall go. So when they're old, they won't depart from it. You know, that's what the word says. It starts then. You know what I'm saying? While they're coming up, because it's a saying that once they get higher than your shoulder.
And then you do.
Boy, listen.
So that's what he said. That's what he said. They baby, and then by the time they look around, now they hiding their shoulder,
and now they flipping on them.
Well, it's too late.
Come on now. Oh, you know, and for a child,
I ain't never heard that one. I'm gonna have to.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm about to say that one. Yeah.
And for a child to disrespect, put hands on, who birthed you. You know what I'm saying? Like what's gotten into you? You know what I mean? You know, and it's happening. And it's happening. You got kids beating grandmas and putting their hands on parents and stuff like that.
That today, a little girl was kicking at her grandma at Walmart. I seen.
How old was she?
She looked like she was about 9 or 10, something like that.
And that's too old. That's too old.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's
too old.
Anything too damn old to be kicking at grandma.
Right.
Well, you know, a 4-year-old might not be thinking it clear right then.
Temper tantrums.
Yeah, little temper tantrum.
But
19 years old.
But that's when you instill it inside of them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, this is not the way you behave. This is not the way you act. Right. Coming from where we from, though, bro, we didn't have that. Right. You know, so if a child has the luxury of a voice in their ear of correction in this day, then bro, that's a blessing. That's a blessing, you know, because we ain't have old schools coming up. Boy, listen, I see so much more in you. You ain't got to be out here like that. You ain't got to be out here running the streets and selling dope to get. Why not? How else I'm gonna get it? How else I'm gonna get it? You know. Instead, they taught us the game. You know, they taught us how to chop dope. You know, they taught us how to bag it. Mm-hmm. You know, they taught us where to stash it. You know, they taught us who to flip the money with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they taught us the sizes and how to. You know, that's what we grew up. That's what we grew up in. You know, you know, school of hard knocks. Man, the block was our classroom. Right. You know, the block was our classroom, especially Phil, Chris. especially Fieldcrest, bro. You come in and it was one way in and one way out at one point. You know what I'm saying? And they did that. That was by design. They made one way in and one way out because they knew, Fieldcrest was a battlefield and it was $1 million spot.
It was.
It was $1 million spot.
What? Come on, man. Anybody can. When you can have anybody come out there, and it got so bad to the point that where people from West Greenville were coming out there selling dope. People from City Heights was coming out there selling dope. People from Green Line, all over the place, coming out there selling dope. Because it was that much money there. If you got high,
but it's real.
Yeah, listen, if you got high back in the 90s, bro, you done been in Fieldcrest. You done been in Fieldcrest, and the thing about Fieldcrest, and see, the enemy, he's regional. That's how he operates. Well, whenever he brings forth bondage, or whenever he it's regional. Location based. In Fieldcrest, I done seen people come visit and never leave.
Never leave.
Yeah, mostly females, but never leave, bro. They get turned out. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Never leave. They find somebody apartment to chill at, spend a night at. Next thing you know, bro,
their own.
They there. They there. They ain't going nowhere.
Man, it was one time in my life I was coming over there at 3 a.m. setting up. I would come at them hours.
Oh, I know, and I know you telling the truth. I know. I know.
Real over there.
So what a regions at in Greenwood with the money, with a big, like what you said, because you saying Fieldcrest, but all I keep thinking about was Washington Street.
Oh, that's
another little hub over there where niggas were coming from all over.
That was a money spot. That was a money spot.
Yeah, it was enough for everybody.
It's a few. It's a lot of them.
Absolutely. And back in the day, City Heights too. City Heights, they used to get bread out there. As a matter of fact, I think they said Haney Street, Watts. You know what I mean? When you talk about Greenville, South Carolina, and the hoods, man, I'm familiar with every one of them. Every one of them, bro, because I used to get high. So I used to walk. However, I jump in the car while it's running at the gas station and peel off. And I ain't care who car it was, bro. And when I get to my destination, I'm rambling through it. Get what I can get, and I'm gone. I wouldn't drive it all day. I just want to, see what I can get to sell to get high.
Get high though.
Man, I was smoking crack, bro.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Started off cocaine. Started out weed. Let's not. I'm gonna keep it real. Some people can tolerate. You got functional addicts. You got some people that can, and their tolerance doesn't build. You know what I mean? They stay at that spot. But you got some people, man, that they have an addictive nature. It's just in them. So weed don't get it no more. Pills don't get it no. Coke don't get it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it went to the point to where, I was addicted to crack cocaine. But see, my mother and my father was addicted to crack cocaine too. Yeah. It was one point all three of us was in the same room getting high, bro.
Damn.
The enemy all three of us was in the same room getting high, and when it was all gone, I tell them, I'll be back. They know what I'm finna go do. I ain't finna go clock in at no job. They know what I'm finna go do.
You know what I'm saying? You look young. What age was this when you was doing that?
I was 20. 21, because I got locked up when I was 21 going on 22. Got locked up for armed robbery, possession of a weapon during commission of violent crime. They gave me 15 years, bro. And yeah, the smallest thing out there, older people would look at me like, baby, how old are you? I probably wore 95 pounds soaking wet, bro, at 21 years old. Yeah. I had just graduated high school. I should have been at the top of my peak. You know what I mean? I was feeling good, man. I just graduated Carolina High, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. But at the same, in the midst of that, my mom relapsed. I left the house. My mom relapsed. My brothers split. All of us split. 2 of my brothers went somewhere. My sister went somewhere. The other 2 went somewhere. And then me, I'm in the streets because I'm old enough, so I'm in the streets. And they're not my concern at the time because I got this monkey on my back that I'm trying to feed. When you getting high, don't nothing matter. You know, your babies could be sitting crying hungry in front of you, man. You finna go get high. You know, I just dropped the album No Weapon Formed, and on the intro of that album, I got my mom. She's speaking. She say she remember when I was younger, and I would run behind her when she would leave the house, and I would just want to go with her. I just want to go with you, and then she would tell me, "No, go back, baby." She just wanted to go get high. You know, she just wanted to go get high, and it's sad, bro, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. You know, don't nothing matter. Don't nothing matter, bro. You know, my nose would bleed and I still sniff powder. I'm still getting jacked, bro. I speedball. I might sniff powder and smoke crack at the same time, bro.
Let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. With your mom and dad being addicts, it didn't
want to deter you.
Yeah, it didn't want to deter you from that,
bro.
And how did you start? What was it, a woman? Because that's what I always hear.
With powder, it was a woman.
Okay.
With powder, it was a woman. You know, but with with crack, it was a junkie. It was a junkie. You know, listen. You sell crack, you better not sniff no powder. You better not sniff because it's only a matter of time before you start smoking what you selling, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of them late nights. You can't get in touch with your powder man, and you fiending, you jonesing, and you gotta have it. Yeah. You know, and that's what happened to me. You know, I'm in a dope spot right there in Fieldcrest in one of the apartments. I'm trying to get a hold to the powder man. Like, boy, listen, I need it. I you know what I mean? And I couldn't get a hold to him. And one of the fiends, he looked at me. He say, "You got the next best thing on you. You know, you got the next best thing. You just take it different. Man, get out of here, man. Man, get out of here. You know,
I ain't smoking no crack.
The man ain't smoking no crack. What is you talking about, man? What is you talking about?
But I'm intrigued.
I'll beat you up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type
Get
thing.
pissed off.
You know what I mean? Man, you playing with me, man. I know what you're trying to do. Yeah. And he succeeded, bro. You know what I mean? Because as you get the, you know, like I said, it was on my back, and I, you know, and I had never did it, and I started with a shooter. Man, well, listen, we're gonna keep it real, all right? We're gonna keep it real, bro. I didn't start on a can. I didn't start on a bottle with ashes. I started on a shooter, a glass stem with the Brillo in it, and that's a
glass dick.
Yeah, that's a different type of high. Because it shoots straight to your brain. Okay. It shoots straight to your brain, bro. And that's how I started out on a shooter. You know? Yeah. And when I stepped outside, bro, I got scared. Boy, I got scared to death, bro. It's like I saw the spiritual. Stuff was moving that shouldn't be moving, bro. Yeah. You know? I went right back in the apartment. Like, bro, what in the, you know? Yeah. Still getting up. Man, I smoked the whole. Man, listen, bro, listen.
But they say that crack is the best high. I mean, I guess it's the worst high, but you know
but best.
But the best high, though, that you gonna really grab out there. And see, that's, you know, what you saying is that's like a weed smoker starting out on loud. You know, like he didn't graduate to it. He went straight to the.
You gotta work yourself. And man, listen, and escalating to something bigger is inevitable. You know, when you start like that, when you jump in that deep water, you know, Chris Posey told me when I got hit with, for armed robbery for 15 years, he said, you jumped in the deep end this time. You jumped in the deep end this time. And he meant that. Yeah. Came to me with 15 years. I'm like, nah, man, I ain't never been convicted. I've been in the county in and out the county. I ain't never been convicted of nothing. I said, man, you got to come back with something else, man. Come back with something else. Yeah. So boom, he left. He came back. Boom, I got 10. First he came with 1085. He came with 1085, which means I would have to do what 9 and that. Basically, most of that 10,
eight and a half,
9 years, most of that 10. You know what I mean? But then man, listen, man, that's my. So he came back with 15. He came back with 1565. And that 65 is nonviolent. So most I do 7.5 off that 65, but I'm eligible for parole with that 65, with that nonviolent charge. I'm eligible for parole. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to work outside the prison if my custody level dropped low enough. I'm able to work out, which I did. You know, I was able to work outside because I was determined when I got locked up, bro, that I'm not gonna leave out here how I came. I'm not gonna leave out here how I came. It started out rocky. Now it started out rough, real rough. You know, but I had to. You know, I had to have in my mind, I had to make a decision. You know, what you want to do. You want to run around and get stabbed up and robbing folk, peeling dudes, lock her back, man, and running with the gangster disciple, blood, Crips, Muslim. What you want to do? You know what I mean? Or do you want to give God a shot? Do you want to give God a shot? You know, because I'll let it be there. Give God a shot.
Did you quit while you was out, or it was when you went to jail you ended up quitting?
Yeah, when I went to jail, it took for me to go to. Well, I quit crack while I was out, but I started back sniffing powder. And that's when I got caught robbing at Spinks on White Horse Road. I got caught robbing the Spinks. We pulls up at the Spinks, and these the same two dudes, man, that we used to rob out. We used to do this every night. I hit two Waffle Houses in one night, Dairy Queen, Subway. I'm robbing gunpoint, bro. Everywhere I went, gunpoint. You know, we pulls up at the Spinks one night. I'm telling them, man, I'm finna go on. You know what I'm finna do? Nah, not tonight, bro. Not tonight. What you mean not tonight?
Need it.
What you mean not tonight, bro? And the thing is, I didn't need it.
I
had money in my pocket, bro. I didn't need it. I swear I didn't. It was the rush. Because like I said, I was on powder. And you can never have too much money, right? You know what I mean?
That was addictive nature too, huh?
Absolutely.
Robbing had turned to that. Yeah.
Absolutely,
and
bro.
Money drug,
it ain't just drugs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even the dope dealer addicted to selling dope.
Yeah.
He addicted to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You get to a point where you don't see you doing nothing wrong.
Right. No, you don't. You don't. You don't care about the families that you hurt, and you don't care about the people the families you separate, and the kids that you're leaving without parents because of this dope, bro, that you selling, that you pushing. It ain't my problem. Yeah, it ain't my problem. That's up to them. They gonna get it somewhere else anyway. So why they won't get it right here?
That's a
type thing. You know what I mean?
That's that's something that we tell ourselves, you know,
to justify what we doing,
right?
To make it okay for us to be able to sleep
that's
at night.
That's telling the family when you get to saying that. That be the main part right there. Say it's like an urn or something. She gonna get it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And that's true. Is that not true? That's true, right?
Yeah. I mean,
even when you robbing a nigga, you say that nigga had it coming.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have been stuck.
The lifestyle he lived, he had it coming, and we used to watch dudes stumbling out the club at night. You know what I mean?
That's the one.
That's the one, man. We used to go to the club and spectate. We used to go to the club and watch them, because you know they get drunk and they start feeling themselves. They want to flash in front of the girl. They might pull out the knot, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Bingo, we got one. Hey, listen, we finna hit the parking lot.
Yeah.
And we gonna wait the buddy come out. And as soon as buddy come out, you already know this because he already drunk. What he gonna do? He can't really. We ain't even gotta put the pistol on him. You know what I mean? He already you know, drunk, stumbling, and you know. Bro, so many people, they think it's sweet.
That's
man.
how I know we got robbed by some suckers. Nigga robbed us going into the club.
Yeah,
like,
that's wild.
Sober as shit.
Yeah, ready to get crunk. How you gonna? Yeah, you. So we used to watch. Watch do. But like I said, man, this particular day we pulls up at the Spinks, man. I told him, man, I'm finna go in and I'm finna do this. Nah, not tonight. What you mean not tonight, man? I bet. So I went in. I ordered black. I went to the counter. I went in and I said I'll be back. I bet I'll be back. You know, I got a Black & Mild and a cigar at the time. I got a Black & Mild cigar, and as soon as she pulled that, as soon as that drawer opened, I pulled out on her. She got so scared she froze, so I jumped the counter. I'm grabbing. I still got the money and the pistol in my hand. I jump back over the counter. Go to run out the front door, and they gone.
Damn,
they left you?
Yeah, they left me.
Damn.
They left me. They left me. You know what I'm saying? But it was all part of my story. It's all part of my transformation, my journey. You know what I mean? It was meant for them to leave. They should have left me. You know what I mean? Even though, as bad as it sounds, they should have left me. You know what I mean? As bad as it sounds, Jesus should have been crucified. Jesus should have died. It was meant for him to die. A gruesome, horrible death. You know what I mean? No matter how bad it sounds, you know, because if not, you can never see the beautiful, the beautiful thing that take place after that. But anyway, they left me. So you remember Sarah Lee? Sarah Lee was on that frontage road right there. So boom, I hit the frontage road.
I'm running. The one by the highway.
I'm running. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Right there by that. By swag, yeah. Cross street. I'm running down a dark road, bro. I had my hat on at the time because I ain't never going no mask. They'll know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I need them to be cool and stuff, so they're giving them. So I had my hat on down like this when I was in the when I was in the store. So after I left, boom, hit the side road. I took my hat off. I had a pony. I had braids at the time. I had hair at the time, but my hair was in a ponytail, so I took the bow out. And just to change my appearance, just to change how I look, man. I'm scrambling. I still got the money and a pistol on me. I'm not finna throw my pistol because I got plans of getting away, and I need my pistol. You know what I mean? Yeah. I need my gun. I ain't gonna throw my gun. So boom, I see car headlights. I see lights. I'm facing this way, but you can still see the lights flashing in front of you. I look back and it was SUV lights. You know how you can tell if it's what kind of car it is by the light, by the headlights. I said, "Oh, that's an SUV." I'm straight. So I just casually start walking. You know what I mean? I heard brakes. I heard doors open. Put your hands up.
Damn.
I look back, bro. I see sheriff vests. They got pistols on me and everything, man. I got my hands up. Y'all listen now. Listen. I got my hands up. All right. They said we got word that the Sphinx was robbed up the street. Do you know anything about it? I said, yeah, it was me. I said it was me. Bro, I couldn't lie. I had the
money in the pistol.
Bro. And I knew they was going to search me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm out here and you know what I mean? I'm a black. I couldn't stop them from searching. They was going to search me, bro. So I said, yeah, it was me, and I was tired. I was tired of ripping and running. I was tired of getting high. I was tired of waking up with this monkey on my back, and I can't function in life without getting high. I can't function. I can't do nothing without getting high. And I hated it. I was tired. So I told him, I said, yeah, that was me. When I hit that back seat, reality hit. I started shaking. Like I'm having a seizure or some stuff. Bro, I can't make it up, bro. I started shaking in the back seat of the police car. Spitting and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Hoping they'll take me to the hospital or something. Take me somewhere where I can wiggle. Take me somewhere I can wiggle and I can get through. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if they would have took me to Green Memorial, I was gonna hit Chanticleer. bro, how have I got to do to get on through, bro? Right. How have I got to do to get on through? So, one of the officers said, "You think he needs medical attention? We need to take him to the hospital." He said, "No, his ass going to jail tonight."
Damn.
I stopped shaking, bro.
Yeah.
I stopped that. I stopped playing with them, man. You know what I'm saying? They took me to jail, bro. And it was 2007. It was July 2007. And they ain't see the streets again until 2012. I did county time. It was 2006. And I did county time, 8 months county time. Boom, went to court. Got sentenced 15 years and went straight to McCormick. Boom. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't nobody bummed me out. I did that. I did that 8 months county, and then they sent me down the road to McCormick, bro. I ended up doing 5.5 years, man. Off a 15-year bid. I got out on parole. Went up for parole my first chance, and I made it. If anybody know the statistics of going up for parole on your first time and making it, bro, slim to none.
Okay.
Man, they just go for the ride, bro.
They just go to get out for a minute. Get
off the yard, bro. They just go to get off the yard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I didn't know, but I knew that God had me, because by that time I was preaching when I went up for parole.
How long was you in there before you started changing, like your mindset?
Well, I believe it started in the county. We had Friday fight night. It was me, Howard, Lil Pookie, Pookie. We call him Jack Boy. Remember the light skinned Jack Boy? Pookie, Howard, and a couple more dudes, man. But anyway, the object was, man, listen, you got beef with somebody. Friday, you call them out, because we had the cool guards on Friday. Friday, you call them out. Y'all got beef with each other. Y'all square up right here. Y'all fight. You know what I'm saying? And that went on for months. Man. And I really just got tired, bro. I got tired, and instead of I moved out the dorm that I was in with them, and when I moved out the dorm, I moved into a dorm with some guys that had a Bible study going on and stuff like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So and I was getting closer to I knew I was going to be going to court soon. You know, I knew I was going to be sentenced soon. You know, and I wanted to change. I wanted change. I know I wanted change, but like y'all was talking about earlier, like we was talking about earlier, sometimes you'll put on this front in front of people just to be accepted.
Right.
But with being accepted, you risk that unique quality about yourself that can bring forth change in somebody else's life. Just because you want to be like them, just because you want to, you risk what makes you effective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You risk what makes you effective. So only reason I was participating in the Friday fight night, man, and you know, getting sore and you know what I'm saying, and all
cool.
that, trying to be, trying to be with the.
But you bust to some ass whoopers in that thing, bro, Friday night.
And I gave some, bro.
Hey, okay.
And I gave some, bro.
Okay.
And I gave some because my big homies was in there, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
If I didn't win, I ain't trying to, you know, hey, listen. You know, so yeah, man, and I gave some, man. No doubt, man. I done took wins and
I'm thinking
losses.
this, but fighting every Friday at 44, boy. I'm in trouble.
Man, I done took
Every
wins and losses, man.
Every Friday, boy, I'm finna be losing.
Yeah, but you know it's different. You know, different people. You ain't gotta have to fight every Friday.
Okay.
No. You ain't got to. And it's only if you got some tension.
If you got beef.
If you got beef, yeah. Only if you got beef. You know what I mean?
Gonna be there cool with everybody.
Yeah. You know, only you got beef, but. You got some dudes with so much tension on them. They got
already.
Man, what? And listen, they call it wreck. Yo, we got to get some wreck. Bro, it's like a sport in prison. You know what I mean? They'll lump you up. You get lumped up one day, next day, man, you know, hey, it is what it is, bro. What up? You know what I'm saying?
Look, I gotta see you.
Yeah, for real. You know, we live together.
We live together.
So I gotta see you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you call it wreck. You gotta get that tension off, and honestly, afterwards, man, you do feel better. You do feel better, man. You know.
Okay.
You know, you don't get no letters. Even swole up in there, because that's gonna go
you
there.
got it off your shit. You got it off you.
You got it off you, bro. You got it off you, man. And you can wear those wounds. You can wear those wounds with pride, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I said, I gave some and I got some. You know what I mean? It come with the game, bro.
It come with the game.
You know what I mean? I wasn't Bruce Lee. I wasn't, you know, Mike Tyson, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I gave some and I took some. You know,
But you live.
But I live to fight another day.
That's what they say.
Absolutely. So when I did go into the dorm with the guys that was doing the Bible study, man, I was intrigued. Bro. You know what I mean? Because no matter the situation, man, they always found the light at the end of the tunnel. They always had a smile on their face, and they always had something positive going on, something positive to say. You know, and it just made you feel good. So that same feeling that wreck brought.
Okay, you got it.
That in a positive.
Okay.
So why not take it? So why not take this?
Right.
You know, because I'm honestly, I'm honest with you when I say this, man. The word of God is living and it's true and it's powerful. It's powerful and it brings forth change in the life of in the life of the ones who will believe it by faith. Believe it by faith, no matter what it says, no matter how contradicting it is. Believe it by faith. You know, and because I've seen too much to doubt it. My mama got shot 14 times, bro. And she lived. They threw my mama on the side of the road, shot her 14 times, bro, and she lived.
Yeah.
They had to airlift my mama in a helicopter to the hospital. My mama almost died that night, but she lived. Dude put my mama in the trunk and drove all the way to Lawrence County, man. And that's after he tortured her and beat her at the house and tied her up and everything. My mama told me the whole story, bro. You know, with tears in her eyes. He tortured my mama, you know, and beat her, man, and put her in the trunk, man, and drove to Lawrence County and shot her 14 times, threw out in the field, poured bleach all on her, trying to erase evidence and erase anything that can place him at the scene of the crime, bro.
What was behind that? Was it was it just a boyfriend, ex-boyfriend? What was?
So this is what happened, man. The dude. This is my mother's story. My mother told me this. The dude came through Fieldcrest. He was drunk, staggering. I mean, you know, no, he was in the car. He was drunk, swerving and all kind of stuff. My mama, she walked up to him. I guess she knew the dude. I don't know. They used to because both of them got high. Both of them smoked crack. So my mama went up to the car, you know, talking to the dude. But she said when she went up to the car, he had all kind of money on him and stuff like that. So she say, hey, you don't need to be out here like that by yourself, like. You know, you see money, you know what I mean? You know what it is. So she say, hey, I'll drive. You know, while we in the house, you know what I'm saying, we kids, you know, we basically took care of ourselves, man. So my mom get in the car, boom. She tell my little brother Omar, hey, I'm finna go. I'll be right back. I'm finna make sure that he gets home safe. You know, which was an excuse for them to go get high. So that's supposedly my mama had the combination to a safe of this white dude that used to exchange, you know, sex for, you know what I mean? You know how it is, bro.
Yeah.
My mama supposedly had the combination to a safe from this white dude, and David Walker wanted that combination from my mama.
Oh, okay.
He wanted that combination, and he wanted to go get this white man. And my mama said, I don't know it. I don't know it. I don't know the combination. I don't even know where he lived. He didn't believe my mama. That's when it went to the torturing. That's when it went to him beating her and tying her up and putting her in the trunk of a car.
She got some information that she don't have.
Yeah. Well, that's what he thought. But when you high, you delusional. You know, you done been up 3-4 days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't thinking straight. You ain't thinking straight.
No, bro. Ain't no way in the world you can think straight. I know. Because I used to be up 3-4 days walking the streets I'm trying to get high. But anyway, that's what led to him tying my mama up, torturing her, man, and torturing her and shooting her 14 times, throwing out in the field, pour bleach in her wounds, man. And so when they airlifted my mama and took her to the hospital, what the enemy meant for bad, God used it for good. They say the bleach that man poured out trying to erase the evidence, that actually eliminated the gunpowder from entering into our bloodstreams. You know what I'm saying? The gunpowder that was the residue that was on her. Now, if that gunpowder would have got into her bloodstream, there would have been no blood transfusion, no nothing would have brought my mama back. But supposedly the bleach diluted the gunpowder, you know, or something. Oh, that's what the doctors say. I don't know, but I know who saved my mama. I know who saved my mama. I know God saved my mama. You know, and I know God had his hands on my mama. He got his hands on me, and he got his hands on us. You know, and I believe that by faith. And when you believe that by faith, you allow God to continue to work. What I'm gonna say this: what type of father wouldn't be motivated by his child believing in him? My son believe in me. You know what? I'm gonna make sure I do everything in the world for you, so you'll continue to believe in me, just like you're doing now. You know, a father can't ignore praise. He can't ignore praise, man. It makes him melt. When your child come up to you, Daddy, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, I love you. You know what I mean?
That's real.
You know, a father can't ignore that, bro. And that just makes me want to go even harder for my baby. And that's the same with our father. When you let him know, Lord, I thank you. I thank you because I know it wasn't my strength. Not by strength, not by might, but only by the power of God. It wasn't me, but it was you. I'm a different minister, bro. I'm different, bro. And I don't care what nobody say. Can't nobody qualify me, bro. Can't nobody qualify me, man. God ordained me in prison. You got a
real testimony.
You know?
Yeah.
I started preaching in prison. You know? We was all in the same condition. I couldn't get paid. They couldn't pay me. What, they gonna give me soups and noodles and chips and cakes? Nah, they couldn't pay me. I did it because I wanted them to experience what I felt. You know, I seen them boys in bondage. You got boys that walk around the yard, the hardest thing on the yard, man. Extorting dudes, man. Calling shots to other little boys. They come to my cell, bro. Hey, yo, you think you could pray with me? Pray for me, man. Yeah, for sure. For sure, come on. These supposed to be, these killers, bro.
Yeah.
These killers, they might be in jail for murder. I had a roommate for 2 years with 3 life sentences for murder. That was my roommate. I had to listen at this man, suicidal conversations with himself. You know, kicking the door, boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to sleep.
But he going crazy.
He going crazy. Yeah, he going crazy.
He
but
got no peace of mind.
He ain't never going home though. You know, he ain't never going home, and that's the thing, bro. When your mind is tormented like that. You ain't got no mail coming in. You can't call you ain't got no phone or numbers to call with people that got minutes on their phone. You ain't got no canteen, nothing in your locker but state hygiene stuff. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody you can call on, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a tornado going on in your mind.
Boy, peace of mind worth more than any amount of money, boy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It is, bro.
Well,
it is, bro. And it'll give you this calm, this calm, bro. This calm, like everything is gonna be okay no matter what. I lived off the land. I ain't had nobody sending me nothing. My mama sent me something every chance she could, but she was trying to recover. You know, she had them been shot 14. She couldn't even.
But that straightened that got on the other side of it.
What's that?
I'm saying she cleaned up after that.
Oh yeah, she ain't touch it. She ain't touch it no more.
See.
And that's why I say sometimes things have to happen.
Right. Okay, for you,
It had to happen.
you know what I mean. It was speak. Okay, you know, for my people, you know, it was on the alcohol real bad, but messed around and got a real scare attack. You know, real scare. You know, in ICU for like 2 weeks. But she came out that thing, didn't touch it no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it was over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it was. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about my mama. You know what I'm saying? You know her.
Right, yeah, I know Miss Lorraine.
But she ain't always been Miss Lorraine. You know what I'm saying? She had to get there. But I'm listening at you. You know, you talking about the robbery, how you said, hey, I did it. In my mind, I'm thinking this. Ain't no damn way I would have said I did it. They would still would have had to
go through the procedure. They still would have had
to tell me I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way
right.
I would have said I did it. But, okay, with your mama, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you try to do something good for somebody, something always happens. This nigga always say that. Whenever you try to, you know, look out for somebody, that's when you get, you know, screwed over. But you ain't really getting screwed over.
Not at that.
You getting a second. If you can see that far. If you can see that far, and see like that also go back to people like, well, yeah, I gotta look out for my people. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't look out for them, you might be doing them a better service. You get what I'm saying?
Same with mothers and their children.
Right.
The same with mother. What we was talking about earlier. Same with mothers and their children. Sometimes you have to let them bump their head. You gotta let them. No matter how hard it'll hurt you now, you gotta let them, because that's where the transformation lies.
Yeah.
That's what change come in at. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the problem. The mother, especially a mother, bro. Especially a mother's love.
I know they love their babies too. Mm-hmm. I know they do.
You know what I mean?
I know they do.
I know they do. But you gotta let that boy bump his head, man. Right. You gotta let that boy feel that fire, because he won't touch that stove no more when he do.
Yeah. Well, you got to.
He won't touch that stove no more when he do.
Hard, Chris. You said,
tell me.
But Chris,
I want to ask you this: when you got out, was there any temptation to go back to the streets, or you was totally done with that?
Let me tell you, this is my cousin, y'all. Let me tell you, Booby. Let me tell you.
He called him Booby now. Okay,
that's his family. I'm gonna tell you. So when I got out, this is how I know it was God, y'all. This is how I know it was God. And shout out to Tim and Abby Porter. Tim and Abby Porter, they're a couple, prison ministers, husband and wife. So when I was locked up, now I'm in Pickens County Stockade. You know what I mean? I'm like a spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, bro, I'm like a spot. You know, and so but you know, I was able to work outside of the fences though. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go to Pickens. Didn't know what I was up against. Didn't know what I was walking into, but I was still in the church. So Tim and Abby Porter, they would come in and minister from the outside. They would come in and minister to the inmates, but they took a liking to me. And every time they would come in, they would come and minister to me. So we did this for months on end. Tim came to me one day. He said, you know, you go up for parole soon. I wasn't thinking about no parole, bro. You know what I mean? By that time, bro, I done been in there already 5 years. I only got two more to go, bro. I go to the door with this. I go to the door with this. It don't matter. So I wasn't thinking about no parole. I knew in the back of my mind, I had a parole date, but I wasn't thinking about the actual date. So I was like, nah, man, I wasn't even thinking about it. He said, yeah, it's coming up in September. I said, all right, bet. Abby wants to come. I said, yeah, man, that'll be great. So Miss Abby came. My mom was there, Elder Dennis and Miss Mills. Four people who have been very influential and very motivating throughout my prison bid. So they came. Miss Abby came. Out of 14 guys, I was the only one that made parole that day. I was the only one, and it was my first time going up. But see, the whole time, the whole five and a half years, I had no disciplinaries.
Oh, you had nothing.
I had, boy, what? I shoulda. Because I started out, like I said, I started out rocky.
Yeah.
Friday night fight.
What? I started out rocky, bro. Not only that, but getting drunk, getting drunk and running through the dorms. You know what I'm saying? And no, I wouldn't mess with that, bro. Okay. I done seen some boys. Hey, listen, I done seen some boys hurt themselves off that, bro. I mean, For real, scratch their face up and all kind of stuff off that K2.
Damn, boy.
K2,
Yeah, they get hallucinating. One dude reading a book and saw some stuff moving. He shut the book and started screaming and all kind of stuff. I done seen some stuff off that K2. So nah, I didn't do that, but I was drinking. Yeah. We call it Hall. We drinking that. You know, I was drinking. We was drinking. Make that strong. My uncle OG, he stayed up. He was upstairs from me. I didn't find out he was my uncle till later on. That's a whole nother story in itself. And I got another story on that, bro. It's crazy. But so yeah, my first the first few years was rocky, man. It was crazy. But like I said, I came to the reality that I don't want to leave here like I came. And I would see these guys. Joe Stoke, we called him Poke Chop. He had 3 life sentences. I didn't know at the time. He would walk through the dorm, man, with his Bible, smiling all the time. And I would see them in the corner in the day room. I would see them, you know, a group of guys, and I was like, and it looked like they having so much fun, bro. I mean, they laugh and they fellowship and they congregating. They bringing snacks in. Everybody, you know, pitching in. I mean, it's really a brotherhood.
Family.
Yeah. So I said, man, I wonder what's going on. So I asked him, I said, yo, I know I ain't supposed to ask, how much time you got? He said, young blood, I ain't going home. I said, you could have fooled me. You know, I said, man, it look like you going home tomorrow. You know, your attitude and the way you carry yourself. He was like, nah. He said, that's the power. That's the joy of Jesus. That's the joy of God. And he said, you want to experience it? Come Wednesday night. Come to prayer and share room. The prayer and share room. I said, all right. So Wednesday night came. The whole time Monday passed, Tuesday passed. I'm like, man, do I want to go? You know, Wednesday came. I went. As soon as I walked in there, man, the boys started clapping, man, smiling, came and hugged me, embraced me, man. You know, asked me what I needed. I said, man, I want this. I want to be on the other side of this. I want to be the guys that welcome somebody in and here, man, here, grab this, man. You're going to be all right. If you need anything, you're going to be all right. Because you know people that's there to take advantage. You know people that's there to take advantage. And you know people that come that really want, you know, they want serenity. They want to get better. They want to do better, you know. And I did. I wanted to do better, bro, because I wanted to get home and I didn't want to stay there no longer than I had to. So that's where it started. Prayer and share, boom. And from prayer and share, man, God had me, bro. He had me in a headlock too. He had me in a headlock. But see, that was supposed to be me the whole time, bro. You know, when he created me, he said before I was conceived, when I was in my mother's womb, he knew me. He knew me. So therefore, we had a relationship before I was born. We had a relationship in heaven before I was born. And I heard it put like this: whenever you're conceived and you come out of your mother, any recollection of the life you had with God before, you don't know. You don't remember. You don't remember when you come out that womb. You don't remember nothing. You know. But as you get older, that's where your calling come in at. He'll call you, and he knows you because he marked you. He put it on your life. No matter how much you try to kick and scream against it, he put it on your life. Mm-hmm. He put it on your life. He knows you because he marked you. And you know him because you know his voice. My sheep know my voice. You know what I mean? So when I seen all that, it was familiar, like familiar, like, man, I
felt like you've been here before.
I know. I want this. I need this right here. And ever since then, bro, I needed that relationship with God. I can't do nothing without my relationship with Christ, because without Christ, bro, I wouldn't be here. You know, I know how bad I can get. Don't let me get broke. I know how bad I can get, bro.
Boy, get broke, but nigga, boy.
That's why God been keeping me financially sustained. bro, you know what I mean? Bro. But you know that life over though, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe that, you know, he'll still make a way. I trust and believe him. That's all I got, bro. His faith.
Let me kind of jump in, because, you know, I'm hearing how you went, you know, over to Christ, right?
Right.
But I know, you know, once you, and all this happened in the county, it sound like.
It was gradually. It was little snapshots. God was just showing me little snapshots, you know.
Okay.
But still, all this chaos is going on around me, man. You know, but I knew, like, God, you know, he called me.
But see, I'm gonna stay with this religion for a second, right?
Nah, it ain't really religion. I don't do that though.
Oh, okay.
I don't do religion, bro.
Okay. So, but the people who, you know, I ain't knocking none of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because whatever can make somebody Yeah.
Right.
Whatever can make you turn over that leaf, go for it. But what was the Nation of Islam doing in there? Like
Fighting, stabbing.
Come on, nah, I ain't going.
Man, that game, bro.
Come on, man.
Man, listen.
Hey.
Now you got brothers. No, I'm not gonna bash them. I'm not, because my stepfather, he was Muslim. I grew up in a Muslim home. My brother's a Muslim. Ali, Omar Rahim, Latif.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? They got Muslim attributes. My brothers have Muslim attributes. We were raised in a Muslim home. After my mother regained custody of me, I was about, 13, 14 years old. By that time, man, the streets done had me, bro. I've come for Fieldcrest, bro. You can't bring me.
You was over the shoulder.
Yeah, I was over the shoulder, bro.
You was over the shoulder. That's what I'm gonna call it.
So now I'm moving from Fieldcrest to Lakeshore. Crazy difference. Because they slow. They slow in Lakeshore, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, bro.
Compared to Fieldcrest,
bro.
Yeah.
We got cars in and out Fieldcrest. They serving, running up the cars, and you know what I'm saying? We gonna get it. I done snatched money from undercovers before, bro. Because I was getting high. You got people that can attest to that. I knew they was undercovers. But they didn't want me. I'm
the one getting high.
Yeah, they didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? So that's not, but anyway,
Puddin' was down there.
Puddin' was a late show.
Late show, yeah.
Man, he was a thorn in my side, bro. Fat self, you know what I'm saying? Like, he couldn't catch me, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he couldn't catch me, but he would always pop up out of nowhere. Yeah, he would pop up, just come around the corner out of nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying?
Clean up that Nation of Islam, though.
Man. So I won't bash him. I won't bash him, man, because you do have good brothers in the nation.
Shout out to Nation of Islam. I just watched Savior Day. Savior Day was last weekend. With the 25th, 26th. Farrakhan spoke to the nation, though. He did some good shit.
Man, listen. That guy there, I learned a lot from him. And I love the fact that he respects Jesus.
He does.
I love the fact that he respects.
It ain't a lot of Muslims do, but he does.
Yeah, I love the fact that he respects Jesus. His views on the deity of Jesus.
That's the Muslim view.
That's the Islamic. But I love the fact that he never disrespects Jesus, man. And you got good brother, but just like Christianity, man, they can pervert that too. You know what I mean? You can call yourself a Christian, but you going around gossiping, lying on folk. You going around stealing, thieving. You know what I mean? And hurting people. But you a Christian. You know what I mean? That's why I said I don't do the religion.
Okay.
I don't do the religion.
But see, when you started out, when you were saying about ordained and stuff, I was like, okay, we got religious. We got a religious brother up here. So I appreciate you saying that, because the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like,
yeah. But I like it's a relationship. It's man, listen, the best relationship I've ever had in my life. That's why I can't subject it to religion. It's not. A religion is a set of rules. Man attempting to live up to a set of rules or standard, which we can never do, bro. We can never do that, man. If we could, it wouldn't be no reason for Jesus to be sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he was sacrificed on, and he gave his life, man. He gave me opportunity to be pure in the sight of God. Because when God see me, he see Jesus. Why? Because I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. I got Jesus' blood all on me, bro. And I claim that over my life every morning, every day. I got to. You know what I'm saying? I got to, bro. So when God see me, that's who he see. He see his son. He don't see Al Duran Harris, the robber. He don't see Al, the burglarer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The guy who was out, causing so much grief and harm to folk. You know what I mean? Putting pistols on folks, scaring old ladies. You know what I mean? Scaring people, bro. I could have gave people a heart attack. I ran in Waffle House, man. You got people eating it all, bro. Eating it all. As soon as I ran off in there, bro.
Let me get it.
Get up. Get up. I'm jumping counters and everything. Get up. You know what I'm saying?
What, you robbed the whole Waffle House or you robbed
I just robbed the cash register. Oh. I just robbed the cash register because I was afraid that if I tried to do all that, it'd take too much time. And then in the process, somebody might mess around and come on,
his
anything.
shit solid as hell.
Yeah. I mean, dead serious. I'm telling you, recollect. I remember everything. I done did. I remember it all, bro. You know, and I ain't gonna do nothing but tell the truth, bro. I wouldn't sit here and lie to you.
Tell me this. We got about 5 minutes left. Tell me that story you wanted to get into about your uncle. How you ran into your uncle.
Okay, so no doubt. So listen, y'all. Uncle OG, his name Bobby Kaufman. He from Columbia, South Carolina. He was married with my Aunt Cordell. My Aunt Cordell is my dad's sister. So we was on the basketball court one day. The man about 60-something, but he balled like Jordan. And afterwards, though, he might be walking like, he hurt. Because he's so hurt. But when he on that court, bro, the man ball, he got so much finesse. I mean, like I know y'all seen what that movie Uncle Drew. I know y'all seen that movie Uncle Drew. That's him. He on that, boy. Listen, he ball got them young boy mad, bro. He shoot their eyes out. He know the goal. He know the goal like Curry. He shoot their eyes out bad. So I was sitting on the bench. I was just watching him, and I guess the game was over and stuff like that. He came and sat beside me. You know, we agreed. What's up? What's going on, old school? What's happening? You know, and he looked at me. He said, "What's your daddy name?" That's how he talked. What's your daddy name? I said, Al Lucky. He said, Duran. Don't nobody call me Duran, bro. You know, unless you family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, yeah. He said, you my nephew. Bro, listen, I can't tell you though. You know, that came on me because he OG. He called shots. Especially in L4 in our dorm. He called shots. You know what I mean? Anybody they need something, whether it's tobacco, weed, whatever, phone, they go to OG. You know what I'm saying? A shank, whatever, they go to OG. Anything, any hits about to get taken out, you know what I mean? Any fights, riots about to start, they go to OG. OG gonna know about it. So I said, yeah. He said, Duran, he said, boy, you my nephew. He said, man, I married your uncle. You remember? I said, man, and by that, when he said that, I remember because I remember being younger, taking trips to Columbia and seeing my uncle there and seeing him, you know, when I was little. Now I was like, boy, you know what I'm saying? That was my uncle. I said, man, that's crazy. So ever since then, we start, you know what I mean? He gave me the game. He gave me the game.
Lifeline.
He taught me how to bid. He taught you how to bid. He taught me how to bid. You got to know how to bid.
You got to know how to bid.
Because I got a brother doing 12 years and a brother doing 10. They don't know how to bid. You know, my brother just got stabbed up, got beat. They had to ship him. They had to ship him to Columbia and put him in a medical housing because it was so bad. You know what I mean? All because, you know, he owed debts and stuff like that and all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Getting high, you know, you got a monkey on his back in prison. Prison, just like the streets, it's just a smaller form, a more secluded form of it. It's just like the streets, though. You got crack in there. You got weed in there. You get drunk in there. You can have sex in there. You know what I mean? It's still like the streets, bro. You can make moves in there. Even from the inside out. You can make moves. If you got enough money, man, you can call shots, bro. You know, them officers ain't getting paid nothing. So guess what? You offer them $1,000. Take this $1,000 and listen. I need you to do the give me some green dots. You know what I'm saying? Or give me some phone chargers, man, to bring them off in here. You know what I mean? And you can sell. You sell something. You know how much something like this go for in prison, bro. You know how much something like about 3, bro. It's like because it's like what 1,000 out here probably. You know, but yeah, it's triple in prison. You know what I'm saying? So you know. What's $1,000 to him when he finna get that in, bro? You got boys in there that'll pay $4,000 for a phone like this, bro. Charger and all included. You know, you get caught with it, it's a wrap. Red team come in, they take it, it's over. But anyway, so OG called shots. Now I want to tell you, we got a little bit more time. Okay, listen, Demetrius Pepper. I gotta tell y'all about this Demetrius Pepper. He's the brother of Nathan Pepper. Nathan Pepper used to play for South Carolina Gamecocks. He used to play for the Gamecocks, Nathan Pepper. His little brother, Demetrius Pepper, was locked up for murder. He had 3 manslaughter charges, three murder charges they put on him. 3 life sentences, bro. Me and Demetrius, we came down the same time. That was my dog. You know what I mean? From the county to McCormick. We both went to the same jail. We both from Greenville. He from West Greenville. I'm from Fieldcrest. But it don't matter where you from when you get down that road. You from Greenville? Oh, we homeboys.
Yeah.
All that other stuff, that don't matter. You from Greenville? We homeboys. You know what I mean? But you know, so that was my dog, man. We did talent shows together and everything, man. He sung and I rapped. We won first place. They gave us a 12 pack of sodas. He took 6, I took 6. You know what I mean? But anyway, we were so tight, man. We was so tight. We was like peanut butter and jelly, bro. You know, he big dude. He came to my my cell one day. He said, "Bro, I need you." I said, "Why? What's up?" True story, y'all. True story. He said, "Man, I need you, man. I messed up." I said, "What's going on? Talk to me." He said, I just hit Sharif in the face, and he leaking. Now Sharif, he was part of the Muslim. He was Muslim, so he had a family. He had a family backing him up. I didn't ask him why he hit Sharif in the face. I didn't ask him what went down with him and Sharif. I went upstairs. Me and I said, "Come on." We went upstairs. Pep, I call him Pep. "Come on, Pep." We went upstairs. Knocked on my uncle door. I told my uncle, them boys talking about jumping on Pep. They talking about ganging Pep, You know what I mean? And my uncle said, so what happened? What's going on? I said, well, he hit Sharif in the face, man, and something went down. I was just frantic, you know, because that's my homie. You know what I mean? If it had to be me and him going in there, I was gonna do it. You know, because that was my dog, and I know he'll do it for me. You know, so my uncle said, "Hold up," pulled a lawnmower blade from the bed and put it down his pants leg. He said, "Come on." We walked down the steps into the cell where all of them, bro. I mean, you walk in there, you can't even barely. They on top bunks, on tables. They hugging the walls, bro. And it's probably 90-something degrees outside. They got on big old coats with the hood, not the hood on, but they got the big old coats on. Yeah. They got the hood with it, you know, for one reason, because they got the books. They got the books on. Ready. They got the books strapped up on them. You know what I mean? And then they pull their clothes down over the books. You know, that's the tactic, to stop the stabbing or whatever. And so my aunt walks in. He say, "What's going on?" You know. And then I guess the imam, my man who was over them, he say, he transgressed against them first. You know what I mean? We don't know why, but he drew blood. So it's only right that he get transgressed against. You know what I'm saying? Or else, man, it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. And my uncle knew it. It's always rules, bro. It's always rules. So they told Sharif, "Get your lick." Pep put his hand behind his back. "Get your lick, man." You know, when I tell you, when he swung, bro, he hit him. He hit him. It was like such a female type. It was such a female type swing. You know what I mean? Yeah. No power in it at all. It probably did just like that. Yeah. You know, his that's all you got? My uncle said that's all he gonna get.
Nah.
That's it.
Boy, you got your chance, boy.
But he leaking. The other dude leaking. Sharif leaking now. And that's all he got. So we turned around, we walked right up out of there, bro. Right up out of there, bro. Yeah. I can't tell you how good I felt, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? It didn't have to go down, and it was over. That was it. That was it. But it wasn't. So Pep, we went back up to my dorm. Come to find out, Pep was having sex with Sharif. You know what I mean? Pep had done crossed over. But Pep got 3 life sentences. I don't judge Pep. I can't judge Pep. I don't know what's going through his head. I don't know what's going on with him. You know, what made him do it. You know what I'm saying? But he was having sex with the dude. You know, the Islam community, they didn't know Sharif was gay.
That's what I was going to say.
They didn't know he was gay. So when they hit the fan, bro, I think they even beat him. And exiled him. You sure. Exiled him. You no longer belong to this community. Yeah. You are not in this community no more. The boy went crazy, man. Talking about committing suicide and everything, man. They had to put him in PC. They had to put the boy in PC, man. But my uncle looked at me. He said, "Listen, I know how tight you and Pep is. You know," he said, "I know how hard y'all rock." He said, "But you can't be around Pep like that no more." He said, "You can't." my uncle looked at me. He said, "You can't hang with him like that no more. You know, you can't be tight with him like that no more. I mean, I understand y'all still cool and stuff like that. Be cordial. But don't run with him like that no more." And I said, all right. You know. And from there,
I'm glad
it was never the same.
That was
and from that,
yeah.
it was never the same with me and Pep. Pep might call me now though. He might hit me now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have him singing over the phone. You know what I mean? I put him, you know what I mean? That's my dog. That's it. No matter what, that's my dog, bro. You know, and to this day, he'll talk about that story. Bro, if Pep was on the phone right now, he'll tell you everything I just told you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that was my dog, man. And ever since then, bro, it was never the same with me and Pep. But I don't fault Pep, man. You know what I mean? Like, what if you had 3 life sentences? You could, unless you in that man's shoes, man, you can never say what you would do or won't do.
One of them female guards.
Yeah,
bro, yeah.
Hey, look, before we about to get out of here, but tell the people anything you want. Well, where you want them to follow you or whatever. Let them know about your album too.
I just dropped a new album. Yeah, No Weapon Formed. It's on all outlets, man. I just dropped it September 24th. Al Harris, No Weapon Formed. You type that in, Al Harris, No Weapon Formed, it'll pop up. I don't care what platform you on. It's everywhere. It's all over. YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, iTunes. It's everywhere. You can get it. Facebook, Al Harris. Instagram, I am Al Harris. TikTok, Al Harris Fit for King. You know, follow me, man. I don't know where I'm at.
And you performing next week at the
I'm performing next week at the Hoodie Awards. Yeah. Thank you for that, bro.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all this on that No Weapon Form. He telling these same stories about his life, but he rhyming with it. And he doing it excellent. It's like a 10, man. Y'all check it out.
Thank you, cuz.
Oh, you already heard it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, big cuz. Thank you, man.
Yeah. But you already know, man. Smash the subscribe button, the like button on that YouTube. Hey, you want to hear us speak on anything? TalkIsTalk165 @gmail.com. TalkIsTalk Podcast on IG. TalkIsTalk1 on Twitter. TalkIsTalk on Facebook. We out.
Mm-hmm. Boy, you went in.
Madden. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me. Talk is talk. Talk is cheap. I talk cause I walk the walk when I run the streets. I pay my dues. True OG. Say what you say, never to my face. Nigga, you know me.